What is up, Troubler Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keepstar. Let's get right into the news. David and Liza are saying sorry. That's right, these two, they're kind of back together, but not like together, but they're together in the sense that they're both saying sorry. But first, we got to give you an update on this Tati Westbrook putting out this video, basically telling everybody that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star were the masterminds in destroying James Charles in May of 2019, because I've watched these videos, right? I've been watching them. I watched the first one, Bye Sister, and the new one, and I noticed some inconsistencies. First off, in the Bye Sister video, she said that she had stacks and stacks of receipts against James Charles. However, in the new video, she said that she only heard one voicemail from Jeffree Star. That was it. And that everything else was just hearsay from Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. Like, that doesn't make sense. And then here's another thing that I saw in the two videos that just didn't make sense to me. Roll it.
Keep in mind that up until this point, I didn't even know I was making a video. So how is it that so many editorial outlets knew that something was coming before I had even made a decision to film? To be in full disclosure, I have spoken with 2 drama channels that reached out, and one of them is Here for the Tea, the other is Tea Spill. They're both making videos.
Busted. Anyhow, yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? Tati Westbrook chose to make that video on James Charles. Now, I personally believe that Tati's somewhat telling the truth. I think that Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson were in her ear and were saying negative things about James, 100%. But you gotta take some responsibility. Like, it's your video. Anyhow, regardless, Shane Dawson has been canceled, and things just keep getting worse and worse. We found out recently that Shane Dawson had copyright takedowns on some of his biggest videos. If you guys remember the series, The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star, 4 of these videos in the series have been taken down by Sony, just straight up shutting the video down. This one has 20 million views. Now listen, I can only speculate what happened here, but here's my guess, all right? First of all, if you have a video on YouTube that has 20 million views and you have copyrighted music, you're getting claimed, all right? They're not gonna miss that one, all right? You are 100% getting claimed. So I think Sony was making the money on this video, making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, but then when YouTube shut off the ads on Shane's channel, because they shut off ad revenue on all 3 channels, I think Sony was like, well, we're not making money anymore. Let's just shut it down, which is the most scummy thing I can think of. These record labels are so scummy. But anyhow, Shane Dawson cancel. And I find it weird because nobody's defending him except for Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas uploaded a video titled Tati Dumb as Hell, where Trisha goes on to defend Shane Dawson. Roll it.
You heard that there was victims coming out about James Charles, so in order to get his phone down, you decided to make the biggest hit piece in the history of YouTube. So was it Shane and Jeffree who pushed you to the video, or were you scared that actual victims were about to come out, so you wanted him to put his phone down by making a crazy hit piece from one of his best friends? If you were that concerned for him to put his phone down, maybe call and be like, hey, I heard that you were an actual predator and victims are coming out, like, be prepared, not let me also put 55 million people against you. And she says the only reason she took that video down was per the request of YouTube, saying it was a bad look for them. That's why you took it down, but you didn't feel sorry? Like, you weren't like, oh yeah, I f***ed up. You didn't reissue an apology to James publicly until now, until Shane and Jeffree are in hot water. You could have reissued an apology to James even in December if you felt like your safety was at risk.
You know what? Say what you will about Trisha Paytas, but at least she's a good friend. At least she's loyal. You don't see that much here on YouTube. In fact, I had this question that's been eating at me for the last couple days, and that is, where is Tana Mongeau? Okay, for those of you that don't know, Tana Mongeau had this thing called TanaCon, right? It was a disaster, okay? There were people stuck out in the parking lot and they were burning because there wasn't enough room at her con for her fans that she sold tickets to. And to make things worse, when the documentary came out, behind the scenes, Tana literally planned it that way. She said she thought it would be cool if people were outside of the event waiting. So she planned this thing. Now, after TanaCon, Tana's career was completely ruined, except for somebody came in and saved her career. That was Shane Dawson, who did this documentary, just completely saving her. So now that Shane's being canceled, where is Tana? I asked that question on Twitter. I tweeted out, I must say, Tana, I find it messed up that Shane literally saved your career from ending and you're not publicly supporting him. Clearly nobody can support these old videos from Shane. He's clearly wrong, but you can still support him as a person. Tana responds by saying, too much to say on Twitter. Really? But Tana did say more on Twitter. She had this to say. I just want to make a video answering everything I'm being tweeted. I just am incredibly torn by the thought of being a part of a bigger problem of diverting people's focus to YouTube drama versus the bigger issues at hand going on in the world and how we can help. What? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I mean, if you defend Shane Dawson, you're going to get hate. Just like Shane got hate for defending you. But you're just not going to do it because you're a fake friend. That's the way I see it. But anyhow, another person that has problems with Shane Dawson, that being Gabbie Hanna, has disappeared. Okay, we told you on last Drama Alert that Gabbie Hanna tweeted out this. Tweeted, I'm saying this again publicly out of fear. If something happens to me or my loved ones, it's not an accident. Yikes! Now here's the thing. I have a source, a very trusted source, that is saying that she is talking about Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. In fact, her following tweet, she said this. Somebody pointed out that Gabbie has deleted over 40 million views on her channel. Gabbie responded, for those questioning the disappearance of 40 million views on my channel last night, she shows all the videos that she privatized were the ones with her and Shane. So, does Gabbie Hanna have private secret information on Shane and Jeffree? Are they really out to get her like that? I don't know. But guys, Gabbie has completely disappeared. That's right. Her Twitter has been completely deleted. Her Instagram, gone. In fact, all of Gabbie's social media it's deleted. It's gone. I don't know where she is. The only thing that remains is her YouTube channel. Why did she leave? I don't know. However, Gabbie has been getting a lot of hate recently. In fact, Gabbie's been complaining that YouTube is shadow banning her. In fact, yesterday, Leafy uploaded a video titled, Gabbie Hanna is angry with me, where Leafy criticizes Gabbie Hanna pretty hard. Here's a clip of that. Roll it.
And the fact that you're swinging at shadows in the dark, saying that YouTube's shadow banning you, of all people, yeah, everyone knows that's bullshit. And everyone's laughing about it because it is absolutely insane and everyone knows it's not true.
Even from hate, where are the videos? A lot of times people would even come in just to hate and leave, and I wasn't experiencing that. It's the views are low. And you just tell yourself okay, it just didn't hit because people don't care about me anymore. And I told myself that over and over and over. I kept telling myself, I guess people just don't like me. And that feeling of putting your time and tens of thousands of dollars and months and passion and work and excitement into something and telling yourself this is going to be a turnaround for me.
Oh my god, it's so sad. Gabbie, I've been where you're at. Almost every single person that has made a YouTube video has been where you're at. Grow up, dude. You're not the next Madonna. You're just another person on this planet, like everyone else, and this is just pathetic. I don't know who convinced you that the world revolves around you, but it doesn't.
And now for our final story, David Dobrik, Liza. They came together to say sorry for something they done did. As you know, everybody's been digging through everyone's old content saying, you did this bad thing, you did this bad thing, you did this bad thing. Well, apparently the two of them had some racist jokes. First, Liza Koshy came out with this big, long apology titled, "I'm sorry." Apparently, her and David made some Asian jokes, and well, here's the thing. Rice Gum, who's Asian, didn't accept the apology. Tweeted at Liza saying, "This doesn't sound like it's from the heart. I need a personal apology."
Japanese food, we're trying.
Wow. Bro, that's just too far, dude.
And then recently, David on his podcast, he also apologized. He said, like, "I'm a role model and I need to do better." So both of them saying the sorries. Guys, that is it for the news. If you want to keep up to date on all the news going on in the community, you got to subscribe with those notifications on, because as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop. Make sure you slap a like on it. Drama Alert Nation now over 5,500,000 subscribers.